going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. It's a very, very interesting time in the world of the digital asset space. I have to tell you, very, very interesting. The market again is doing what the market does, and that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So interesting stuff. Got a letter that has been drawn up to send to the list of the people attached to the who received the, the quote unquote 68 emails, the 68 email people, right? So that list, someone has drawn up a letter, and you can respectively, of course, respectfully, use the letter and, reach out to those people on that list. There is rumor on the street of, word on the street is that there was, we all know that, Simon Dixon, I think it's Simon Dixon, I might be saying the name wrong, but the person that Jay Clayton assigned to kind of put all the groups and the lawyers together. And we all heard from the lady who said that Hinman speech was essentially what the lawyers, law firms had put together for William Hinman. But there seems to be, some scuttlebutt going around that the Ethereum part of that, putting aside the ICO, Ethereum is sufficiently decentralized, might have been just William Hinman himself saying something, and had probably added that in himself, given the fact of the whole Simpson Thatcher, Sullivan Cromwell nonsense, right? So that's kind of the word on the street that he may have just added that in himself. Interesting. We're going to get to the bottom of it. The XRP community will not let let this go for sure. Word on the street as well is Mr. McHenry, Senator McHenry, and maybe Huizenga and possibly Tom Emmer have put in a request to Chair Waters to bring the SEC commissioners to a hearing in Congress, and they're calling for an immediate thing. We'll go over that as well. We need to get this dude and the commissioners in immediately. Yeah, we'll get into that as well. Listen, the market is doing what the market does. We'll call out. We'll talk a little bit about that. But guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I think this tweet from Stefan Huber, you got to get the bigger picture. Got to get the big picture. Who's really pulling the strings? And again, do not feel helpless. That's what they want us to feel, helpless, like then that we can't do anything. Don't fall for it. What you do matters. Stefan Huber put this out. So basically, Trump's SEC was Sullivan and Cromwell and Simpson Thatcher in disguise. He says here, literally, everybody was working for these firms before or after, either Sullivan and Cromwell or Simpson Thatcher. Literally, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally, very, very important to know. Don't forget this, guys. Don't forget to grab yourself this book. A Law Unto Itself, if my laptop will work here. The untold story of Sullivan and Cromwell. It's pretty pricey. One person's trying to sell it for $200+. Another person was trying to sell it for $50 on Amazon. Perhaps you can find a way to get it cheaper. Perhaps there's a library that might even have a copy of it that you can borrow for a bit. Oh my God, what is going on here? This is like forever. But yeah, The Untold Story of Sullivan and Cromwell. A Law Unto Itself is the title of it. And we're going to let this load up. But I think it's important to never ever forget who's really pulling the strings. And it's important to know, apparently the chairman, I think it's Cohen, or Rogers Cohen, currently chairman, is calling for a an attack on a cyber attack that would affect the banking system. My guess, if he is saying such a thing, it is likely to happen. Oh my God, come on already. It is likely to happen because this is, listen, the Sullivan Cromwell thing is a major deal. The law firm is a mask for who they really are. They are a multinational conglomerate, like pulling the strings for the world. Okay, a law unto itself. The untold story of the law firm Sullivan and Cromwell. Grab yourself a copy of this if you can. You know, I did a few videos back about this and share some YouTube videos. Yeah, it says 1995 there. You can't find it anywhere else. Do your homework. Find out the real deal here. So check this out. Tom Emmer says the SEC's announcement to nearly double the staff of its crypto enforcement unit does not seem very technology neutral. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Let me see where they called it. They wanted to call this emergency meeting. Where is that at? I don't want to say it's an emergency meeting, but it is a meeting. And I think it's freaking perfect. Where is that at? So here's the email list from James Rule. The email list was sent to me anonymously to coincide with the letter in the video below. The community is demanding answers for participants in the William Hennon speech. Now, there's a letter here. No, that's not it. This is what I was wanting to share. Republican leaders Pat McHenry and Representative Huizenga, okay, so it was Huizenga, call on Chairman Waters to immediately convene a hearing, with all SEC commissioners. The American people deserve to hear from the full commission about Chair Gensler's overreach and agenda. Oh, wow. This is very, very interesting. We'll see if it gets it done. We'll see if it gets it done. The Honorable Chair Waters from the Committee on Financial Services. We are writing to request that you immediately convene a hearing with the full Securities and Exchange Commission. As you know, in October 2021, Securities and Commission Chair Gensler testified before the Committee on Financial Services for the second time. The next day, committee Republicans requested that you schedule a hearing with the full commission. No later than April 2022, it is now May, and we have yet to hear from you. However, since then, the SEC has taken several actions outside the scope of its authority and jurisdiction, and has done so without giving stakeholders fair chance to provide input. It is imperative that our full committee convene to discuss the SEC's unprecedented rulemaking agenda and hear the full range of views on the commission. Let me share another thing, then I'm gonna get back to this. It's becoming very, very obvious to everyone what is going on. This is from a law firm of security, written by two security lawyers. The law firm is Arnold Golden Gregory LLP. It's titled Deconstructing the SEC's Cryptocurrency Suppression Program. So not only do we know this, not only do certain Republicans in the Financial Services Committee know, this is a law firm. securities law firm who clearly see what Chair Gensler at the SEC is trying to do. Clearly. By the way, John Deaton knocked it out of the park with Wendy O. She interviewed him. Really, really, really great interview. And she admits that this SEC versus Ripple thing, she agrees that it's about the digital asset space as a whole. It is not just about Ripple, the company, and the asset XRP. Think about the hidden problems with the SEC's crypto security. Let me read this right here. Introduction. This article is the 5th in a multi-part series in which we explain how the SEC has structured its anti-cryptocurrency campaign, why the SEC has overreached its regulatory authority in attacking the creators of digital tokens and cryptocurrencies, and how to address the SEC's actions in this area. Powerful. Powerful stuff here. Let me see if I can tag these guys. I'm going to put this out there on Twitter. Let me see if I can tag them correctly. Hold on. I want to be able to tag them correctly. At Patrick McHenry, at Rep Zenga. I should be able to tag them correctly here. Let me tag them because I want to share this. Patrick McHenry. See if this is going to work. It ain't working. Patrick, PRT, ICK. I gotta. Let's see. Why is that not? Can I do it here? I don't know why this is not that. Patrick. I'm gonna tweet this out now. I'll figure out a better way to get this out. But this is the big deal, and people are getting called out for it. This is the real deal. So what they're doing here, and I love this. Thank you, James Rule. Appreciate you, my guy, for sharing this. An immediate let me finish reading this. I didn't think this was this juicy. Okay, it is imperative that our full committee convene to discuss the SEC's unprecedented rulemaking agenda and hear the full range of views on the commission. Hearing from the chair alone is insufficient. Hearing from the chair alone is insufficient to fully understand the commission's ongoing deliberations. Moreover, at the time of the hearing, Chair Gensler repeatedly refused repeatedly refused to testify about forthcoming rulemakings. In fact, as of October 2021, only one open meeting with one rulemaking had occurred, leaving members unable to question him or obtain additional information. His responses to questions, including those for the record, have been less than forthcoming and insufficient. This is unacceptable. Unfortunately, over the last 7 months, our concerns have been realized. After the October 2021 hearing, the SEC has embarked on a scorched earth rulemaking agenda that includes 54 separate items for fall 2021 alone. Perhaps the most ambitious agenda in the SEC's 87-year history. Wow. Woo. That right there is some powerful stuff, guys. That is freaking powerful. Yeah, I might, perhaps the most ambitious agenda in the SEC's 87-year history. I'm gonna have to use that as a freaking title of a video. But let's check out the market again, because it's doing what it does. The Bitcoin dominance is at 39.3%. Yeah, that's not great. That's not a great number. The total cryptocurrency market cap is at 1.57 trillion. It's down 5.3% in 24 hours. Bitcoin's at $36,194. Ethereum is at $2,700. Yeah, Wall Street, institution have got control of this market without question, and they're capitalizing for sure. XRP is at 60 cents. Double figure reds all over the spot, all over the place. All over the spot and all over the place. Tron is up 34%. Apparently, they just came out in their ecosystem with their own version of a stable coin. It's like currently trading at 8 cents. It's up 34% on a 7-day. Tron is. Yeah. Yeah, look at Kronos down to 28 cents, man. I exited out of Kronos and Mad Meerkat in the nick of time, just in the nick of time there, man. ApeCoin's down 43%, 43%. Currently trading at $13.34. We heard the madness that happened on the Ethereum blockchain. They're not going to fix this thing in time before other things come up that are just better. ZK Sync is an example of it. I mean, I don't know if Arbitrum and Optimism are, but Ethereum is going to lose its spot. Of course, they've made billions and billions of dollars already. Will they get it fixed in time to lose their spot? I don't think so. Will they get it fixed? It all depends on if they were here for the money, just for the money, or not. If they were here just for the money, they might not. We'll see. Phantom down 24%. But I mean, it's just double figure reds all over the spot, right? All over the place. 33% down is the GMT token finally. Think about that. Trading at $2.47. So guys, it's just red everywhere. If you're in a position, you know, we look for stuff 25, a minimum of 25% down before we would do anything like that for us. Curve token is up in the top 100, but the market, guys, is just red all the way around. I can't wait to hear what's going to happen. Like, what's going to happen with this? Is Chair Waters going to appease McHenry and Huizinga? Does she have a choice? I don't know. Here's the email list. Does she have a choice in the matter? I don't know. John Deaton put something out. I think this is interesting. Still waiting for Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan to give Gary Gensler permission to approve a Bitcoin spot ETF. I was glad. It's so glad to see other people finally coming around and realizing what we've been saying on this channel since day one, that hashtag Gary Gensler is not your friend. And he was privately selected, not publicly elected. And he was ushered to the front of the room by Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. You can bet your money on that. You can bet your money on that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, they don't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.